Okay, so when it comes to fraction division, we have pretty standardized method for doing this. It's the keep, change, flip, right? We keep our very first fraction the exact same. We change our operation to multiplication, and we flip the second one. Then we do the answer for this, and we see what it will come out as. Okay? So when I do 1 times by 8, 2 times by 1, I get 4, right? And in a simple setup like this, we can see how many eighths there are. Well, those are small pieces, and several of them would fit inside of the 1/2. Okay? And that makes sense. That's really nice. But people say, well, why do we do that? Okay? Can't I just divide straight across? Yes. What? Yes, you can. But the difficulty is this fractions are often not in the right form for us to be able to do that. Okay? 2 does not divide by 8 nicely. Okay? And so only if I want to deal with complex fractions would I do it as is. And I can. 1 divided by 1 is 1. 2 divided by 8 is 1/4, right? 1 over 1/4, that actually comes out as 4 as well, if I want to do complex fractions. Or I can do that as 1 over 0.25 and have my calculator do the work for me, and it's still going to come out as 4. But wait, what if we just change the form on this? Okay? That way works, and it was pretty simple. This one requires some additional work, just like changing our form. This is similar to finding common denominators. Okay? If I have the same denominator between these two, then that works out really well. I am going to change how my first fraction looks to make sure that it is divisible by each part of my second fraction. Okay? So I need some number that's divisible by 8 and 1, and I multiply this first fraction by that, right? So I can multiply it by 8 and 1, or just 8 over 8. So I do 8 over 16. Okay. Yeah. Like here, is 8 over 16 the exact same as 1/2? Yes, absolutely. Divided by 1 over 8. Don't change the second one at all. Now I can divide straight across. 8 divided by 1 is 8. 16 divided by 8 is 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. They're all the exact same, okay? But this one means I have to change how one of the fractions looks in order for it to be usable in this. This one takes complex fractions, decimals within fractions. Fractions in and of themselves scare kids, so why make it any more complicated? That one we definitely avoid. But if people are comfortable, hey, let's adjust that. So we see why we do this methodology, why kids are most comfortable with it, because essentially it's taking a division problem that scares them, because it's a kind of fraction, making it into a multiplication. Multiplication of fractions is not difficult, so we're helping them get into a very safe, comfortable zone to be able to do problems like this.